Good morning, children. Welcome back to my channel Awesome Learning. And today in this class, we are going to study about separating the components of mixtures. So we have already done various types of mixtures like solution, suspension and colloid. Now we are going to study about the various separating techniques that we can use to separate the mixtures. So children, this is page number 19 of your NCERT. You can take out your book and we will start the chapter. So you see, we have learnt that most of the natural substances are not chemically pure. Okay, so this we have come to know that many things which we used to think that these are pure, but they are not actually pure. Different methods of separation are used to get individual components from a mixture. Separation may be possible to study the individual components of a mixture. Now children, there is a paragraph here, you see, heterogeneous mixtures can be separated into their respective constituents by simple physical methods. Now, what are the simple physical methods? Like hand picking, that means हाथों से ही आप चुन लेते हो, सेपरेट कर लेते हो. जैसे मम्मा चावल चुनती हैं, दाल चुनती हैं और कंकड़ पत्थरों को हाथों से ही सेपरेट कर देती है, right? Then sieving the when you try to sieve tea, जब आप चाय छानते हो, sieving means छानना. जब आप चाय छानते हो तो चाय पत्ती ऊपर रह जाती है और लिक्विड जो है वो कप में आ जाता है, right? Then filtration, we also know how filtration is done by using filter paper. So these are the physical methods, because I have not used any kind of chemicals here to separate the mixtures that we use in everyday life, and these things we do in everyday life, right? So let's see few techniques here, children. How can we obtain colored component from blue or black ink? This is very important. So please pay attention. Now, do you know the ink? Okay, the dye or the ink which you think is either blue or black. Now, how will you separate that dye from blue or black ink? Let me show you. There is an experiment here. Now you have to take a beaker. This is a beaker. Okay, fill half the beaker with water. See, half a beaker with water. Put a watch glass on the mouth of beaker. Children, this is a watch glass. This plate you see, this is a watch glass. So put a watch glass on the beaker and put few drops of ink on the watch glass. You see, few drops of ink are put on the watch glass. Any ink you want to separate the blue ink, you can use blue ink. If you want to do the experiment with black ink, you can use black ink. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to put this whole setup on a stand, and you have to place a burner below it and just switch on the burner. That means you have to heat it. Now children, what you see here is when you when you provide the heat, the beaker gets heated up and the water inside the beaker also gets heated up, and this water produces vapors, and due to these vapors the ink present in the watch glass, that also gets heated up. That means we are not directly heating the ink. I could have done this also. I could have taken the watch glass and I could have placed here itself. Beaker को हटा देते हैं हम. मैं सीधा वॉच ग्लास भी तो हीट कर सकती थी. मुझे ये बीच में वाटर डालने की जरूरत क्या पड़ी? Because children, the ink that I am using is very less in quantity. So if I will put directly this small amount of liquid, if I will put directly on the heat, what will happen? Everything will get burned. I don't want to burn it. I just want to separate the components. Now what have I to do? I will put a water bath. This is called water bath. Okay, I will take a water bath. When I will provide heat, the water inside will get heated up. That water will boil and become vapors, and these vapors are now heating the ink in the watch glass. That means we are indirectly heating it. Understood? We are not directly heating it, we are indirectly heating the ink. Let me show you here. See, now start heating the beaker. We do not want to heat the ink directly. You will see that evaporation is taking place. Now after some time you will see few vapors are coming out of the ink. Now these vapors which you see are coming out are actually the vapors of the liquid present in the ink. ये जो वेपर्स अभी निकल के बाहर आ रहे हैं, ये किसके वेपर्स है? वाटर के तो नहीं हो सकते, क्योंकि वाटर के वेपर्स तो यहीं फंस गए, वो यहाँ यूज हो रहे हैं. किस लिए यूज हो रहे हैं? टू हीट द इंक. तो जो वेपर्स बाहर आ रहे हैं ये किसके वेपर्स हैं बेटा? दीज आर द वेपर्स ऑफ इंक. Now when you continue this process for some time, you will see that only the dye is left on the watch glass. The powdered dye is left on the watch glass and the liquid part is gone. And where it is gone? It is gone in the form of vapors. So now let me show you. This is a very important part of the topic. We find that ink is a mixture of dye in water. So what have you learned? You have learned that ink is made up of two things. One thing is the vapor which has gone out, and the other thing is the liquid portion. Okay, the powdered dye and the liquid portion has gone, right? Okay, so we find that ink is a mixture of dye in water. Thus we can separate the volatile component from its non-volatile solute by the method of evaporation. Please pay attention, children. Please listen to me carefully. Again I am telling you that we have learned from this experiment that ink is a mixture of liquid which was lost in the form of vapors, and dye which was on the watch glass in the powdered form. Now how are we separating it? We are separating it by the process of evaporation. Evaporate hua na, vapors got evaporated. So what is the process we have used here to separate? That process is evaporation. Now children, very important part here. They say we can separate the volatile component. Now who is the volatile component? The solvent. कौन है यहाँ पे solvent? The water is the solvent and its non-volatile solute. अब non-volatile means जो liquid नहीं है, जो volatile नहीं है. ठीक है, दो ही तो चीजें हैं इंक में. इंक में there are two parts. One is the water and the other one is the dye. So water is the volatile part because it is the solvent, and the powdered dye is the non-volatile part because it is the solute. So both of them combine to form ink. Now if there is a mixture, if you find a mixture where one component is volatile and the other one is non-volatile, you can separate that kind of mixture by evaporation. Okay, you can separate the mixture by evaporation. Understood? I hope this is clear. If there is one component which is volatile and other component which is non-volatile, you can separate the mixture by evaporation. So now children, you have understood. Now we come to the writing part. Children, you have to write in your registers. This is the question. The question is already given to you. How can we obtain colored component dye from blue black ink? Now this is your question and this is your answer. You have to write the whole procedure and you have to draw the diagram also. Okay, this is your first question. Okay, this is your question and this is your answer. Second question you have to write is here. The second question you have to write here is, what kind of mixtures can be separated by evaporation? Again, I am repeating this question. What kind of mixtures can be separated by evaporation? Or, or, you will write or and you will write the next question. In the case of ink, in the case of ink, why did we use evaporation as the separating technique? In the case of ink, why did we use evaporation as the separation technique? Now for both the questions, the answer is here. We can separate the volatile component solvent from its non-volatile solute by the method of evaporation. For both the questions, the answer will be this, from V till evaporation. So I hope the first separation technique is very much clear to all of you.